guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Nui, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you some tips on how to get a good amount of gingerbreads. I currently haven't playing too much, to be honest. I have been playing but not the games, which is very bad for me because I'm not getting the max amount of gingerbread, but that's okay. So the first tip I will give to you is every Adopt Me morning, come and play. Well, not play, but skate in this little part because you get 1920 gingerbread, which is, oh my god, which is a lot. And I recommend you to do this because this is how pretty much I got this amount of gingerbread, to be honest. Of course it took me a little bit long because you don't get 5,000 just like in the games. You only get 1,900, but it's a lot, to be honest. It's almost 2,000. So I highly recommend you to do this and try not to miss it because you are losing a good amount of gingerbread if you miss this. I usually like to do it and not like to collect the gingerbread. As you can see, I have 21,120, which is quite a lot. And going to the minigame point, I will say that you can pretty much do very well in private and public servers. The only difference is, for example, in the bug humbug, or whatever it is called. It's a little bit hard to clear all the waves because there are 3 waves, and per wave we have, I think, 30 humbugs, if I'm not mistaken. And for example, if you clear all the waves, all 3 waves, and in the end you're going to have 5,000 gingerbread, and you're going to get a jar beanie, I think it's called. And that's like easier to do if you are in a public server because there's there's a lot much people that will help you out to kill the humbugs. I usually play in private servers because I'm not a big fan of playing in public servers, to be honest. I get really distracted, and I don't know, I'm not a big fan of playing in public servers anymore. Sometimes I go because I want to, I don't know, like maybe um try to play the mini games with other people. But the thing is that, like, it's easier for you if you want to get the jar minis and try to clear all the waves. You should go to public servers because it will be easier for you. Me personally, I get a good amount of gingerbread in private servers. I don't get the max amount, which is 5,000, but I do get 4,000 and something, or sometimes only 4,000, which I think is really decent. It's really a good amount, and it's not bad. I usually, like, I have been getting better in the mini game. I'm not the best, of course, because I am still a little bit bad at it, but yeah. And even in like private servers, I think if you don't clear all the waves, you still can get 5,000. I think it depends on the little scores that you have. I think it's more for that than to clear all the waves. I think if you do combos, I think it's better for you because I think you can get 5,000 without killing all the humbugs. And yeah, I usually get a good amount, and the only bad thing is you don't get the giant beanie. But I mean, I love the pug, but I'm not mainly looking to get it, to be honest. I'm more like for grinding and all that. I'm more focused on grinding. Um, for example, I get this amount in like a very short period, to be honest. Considering that I don't play the mini games, I don't since it came out, I didn't play the new minigame, this late, I don't know what thingy. I didn't play it yet, and like, um, I didn't, I didn't play it at all because I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that. I think I prefer the humbug or whatever it is called. This thing. I always forget, but yeah, I mean, even in private servers, you can get a good amount. Um, I saw there was some people that saying that they don't recommend playing any private servers, but I mean, if you don't really care about getting the yarn beanies, like you could easily get a good amount of gingerbread in private servers. Like I do that and I have a pretty good amount. I recently made a video. I think it was my last video, to be honest. I made a video about me grinding uh, to 300k gingerbread. And now I when it was before the new week, and I bought like two Christmas spirits because I think it might be my favorite pet um, from this week, and the Minecon or whatever it is called also is one of my favorites. I'm not a big fan of the pug, it's cute, but I prefer the Christmas spirit or this little cat that I don't know how to pronounce. Um, I bought two of them because I kind of got obsessed. Um, and I'm back at a good amount of gingerbread, so it's not hard. I think in 3 hours you could easily get 100k. I think um, you could easily get that in 3 hours. It doesn't matter. You don't need to like play the 3 hours. You can divide them. Like I don't know, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and one in night. Right now I'm grinding quite a lot more without playing the games because I don't like playing the games. I'm just playing this just pretty much show you all. I'm playing really bad though because I can't speak and play at the same time. But um, I'm not a big fan of playing the minigame. So yeah, right now I usually grind a lot more in the night because I don't have to go to school anymore because this school year ended for me. So yeah, I have more time, but if you still have to go to school, don't worry, you can just, even if you play 1 hour a day, it's still a good amount because you're going to get a decent amount of gingerbread. Um, like you have time, you know, this things end in a long time, so you pretty much have a time to do everything. Um, or I think so, at least. Um, But yeah, like why didn't I think there are more than 30 humbugs to be honest. I don't know. I didn't. I think there are 40. I don't know. To be honest, I don't have it. So yeah, I mean, you could easily like get a decent amount even if you play like 1 hour, which is a good amount. Like sometimes I only play like 2 to 3 hours because I have things to do sometimes, and I still get a decent amount, or I sometimes just focus on grinding, so you don't have to worry. See, uh, I didn't clear the wave, and I almost got a 5,000. I mean, not 100, 5,000 gingerbread, which is a lot for me to be playing alone. I think it's the humbug minigame is a little bit hard in mobile, to be honest. I think it's easier in PC and laptop. I'm not really sure, but I saw that a lot, at least on TikTok. And yeah, I mean, it's really, really easy to get a good amount of gingerbread. And also, for the new mini game, I saw that it's more like the effort you put on it. It's not more like even though it is a team mini game because it's divided in red team and green team, I think. And even though it's like that, the mini games focus more on your performance. So yeah, you only need to care about what you're doing and not what your team is doing. Um, I think you could get better rewards if you steal other people's gift. Um, I think that busts you a little bit at least, or that's what I saw. And yeah, like that's pretty much a easy way to get the gingerbread. Or also, I almost forgot about this little thing. It doesn't give you that much, but it's a good help if you will say. Um, you saw that we have like train. What is it? Going around the map, which I don't know where is it. Okay, I saw it. Um, sometimes you're going to see that this little thingy is smoke, but sometimes it's a gingerbread. And if you get here, I think you can get 1,000 gingerbread if you sit just sit here. So I think after the humbug minigame, it starts getting a gingerbread out of this, and also you can get a little bit of money. It doesn't really that much. I think it's um, a low amount of bucks that it gives you, but the important thing right now is the gingerbread. And when you see that this little thingy is not smoke and it's gingerbread, just get on the train and forget about your pet need, because the thing that really matters right now is to get the gingerbread from the train. um it does that. I don't know how often it does that, but I think it's every night, maybe, or something like that. Also, for example, I think um all adopt me day is 10 minutes. I think, I'm not really sure. But if you play for like an hour, let me just do the math really quick. I'm not going to. Okay, so I did the math, and if you play 1 hour and every morning you skate, you're going to get 11,520 for only 1 hour. And if you play only doing this skating, okay? Only doing this, and if you play for 3 hours and does this, you're going to get 34,560, which is a good amount just by skating and like not doing anything, because I this is if the adopt me days is like 10 minutes every morning. you, what, what am I saying? This is only if every 10 minutes we get this thingy reset, you're going to get that amount. If not, I'm not sure, because I'm not really sure on how much the adopt me days last, to be honest. I think it was 10 minutes, but I'm not sure. If I am wrong with that, please let me know in the comments down below, and I'll do the math again. And so, as I say, and this is only by skating, which getting that amount of gingerbread just by skating is quite a lot, and it's really helpful, to be honest. And now for the part of the mini games, let me know how much we need to wait per, like, for the mini games. Let me just check it out really quick. We need to know how much time we need to wait per thingy. 20 minutes. I think the bah humbug is a little bit more often, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe every 10 minutes it is, or I don't know. But if it's every 10 minutes, and for example, if you're playing in a public server, every 10 minutes, if you play, you get, if you clear all the waves, let's just say that you're playing in a public server and you clear all the waves each time you play it, you'll get 5,000. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, if I'm not mistaken, if you play for 1 hour, saying that the bah humbug minigame is every 10 minutes, and you clear all the waves and get the max amount, you're going to get 30k gingerbread in 1 hour, which is quite a lot now that I think about it. And if you play for 3 hours, you're going to be getting um oh my god, what the hell did I press? Okay, 90k. Wait, what did I did the math? If you can, never mind. You're going to get that amount. And if you are playing, we say that if you play for 1 hour and you get the max amount every time, you get 30k gingerbread, plus the the amount of gingerbread by skating, 11,520, 11,520. You're going to be getting 41,520 each hour, and if you do that plus 3, okay, that's a very good amount, because you're going to be getting give me a second. You're going to be getting almost one oh my god, 125k, which is a lot, and just by playing 3 hours and doing the skating and the humbug minigame.
Oh no, but the thing is, yeah, because I think every day, every adopt me day, we get get the notification to get teleported to the humbug minigame. So that means that every 10 minutes we play that minigame, or about 10 minutes. So during the month, I think it will be that. In every 20 minutes we get the slate, I don't know what thingy. So if so, okay, if every 10 minutes we have the humbug, and every 20 minutes we get the slate, I don't know what thingy. That means we are going to be
Well, it's
pretty
pretty
much
much
the
the same because they both get the same amount of gingerbread, right? The same amount, like the max. What am I talking about this if they get the same reward if you if you play the game right? Like you're always going to, yeah, it's pretty much the same. Okay, let's ignore that. I'll say that. And yeah, if you play 1 hour doing the mini games to the max point of gingerbread and you skate for 1 hour, you're going to get 41,000, 40, it was 40, oh my god, 41,520. And if you play for 3 hours, you're going to get almost 125k, which is a lot of gingerbread. And just by playing for 3 hours, I know it is a lot, but if you divide it in all the day, I think it's a very good amount. If you can play more, of course you can, but remember that this is a game and you need to have time for yourself, time, I don't know, to do something that you like. Maybe you like painting or something like that. But yeah, remember that this game is not live. You need to, I don't know, do something different, not play all the day this game because it's not worth it. Even though I love Adopt Me, I love grinding, I love everything about it. I just think that it might not be healthy to play a big amount of time, or me on the screen for a long time. I do um play a lot, not a crazy amount of time though, or use my phone for a lot of time, but I always take time for myself, um, just to just to get a little bit time for myself to think about the things I want to do or something that I need to do. For example, cleaning my room or something like that, or maybe um, painting or doing something that I like. So yeah, plus I have my kitties, so I need to take care of them. Not these ones, in my real life ones. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say for today's video, and I hope all these tips um help you out quite a lot, and I hope you understand my math thingy. So yeah, that was all for today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.